Alright, sorry about that. So it's got to be a thing where if I have the Twitch open too long and like the awaiting the starting soon screen, when I flip it over, it doesn't flip over properly. I don't know. It's bizarre. So I apologize for that. So, everybody, how's it going? How we doing? How we feeling? Ready to wrap up the medium tonight. Most likely. It feels like we're getting to the end. And I was advised that this was only like about a 10-hour game by someone who has already beaten it. You know who you are. So I gotta figure out, once I do get done with this, which most likely it'll be tonight, maybe Monday, because I'm already, let's see, 3 hours in on last Friday, 3 hours Monday, 3 hours Wednesday. I gotta be only like an hour left into this. Maybe an hour and a half, because I'm dumb and it took me a little bit to figure out some puzzles. And I died a few times. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do after this. Because I want to find a game that I can really sink myself into. Besides, just doing something like, a multiplayer game like Overwatch or something like that all the time, which I could. I mean, that would be all right. I'm sure that would work out okay. But I don't know. Like, I'd like to do Overwatch as like I don't know. Like, this is something that I want to like kind of get people's vibes on one way or another. Is like, should I primarily play one game and then bounce around to other stuff, or kind of play some, or I don't want to say jump around all the time, but play a game for a little bit and then maybe move to another game, or do I want to do like a nightly thing? Because there is a streamer out there that I do follow that he does like a different game a night. Like one night he does Fallen Order, Jedi Fallen Order. One night he does Throwback, which I think he's finishing up Super Mario RPG. He does Smash Brothers one night. He does Mario Maker one night. So he does like a rotation. He plays like the same group of games, but he just does a rotation of them for a different night every week. So I don't know. I gotta figure that out. I mean, I've only a little over a month of streaming, and I feel like I haven't quite found my niche yet. That's alright, we'll get there. Alright, well, let us wrap this up. Wrap up this wonderfully, beautifully weird saga. Right. Oh, so it cut
Nice
me
decor.
off.
Very minimalist. Huh.
Okay, alright. Check out the
Mold.
food.
It looks pretty fresh. Someone's been here recently.
It's mold, but it's fresh mold. It's really interesting to read through those letters. Like, especially now that you know, like, everything that happens.
If I find enough pieces, I might be able to get to the other side.
Hooray!
Better get
Alright.
to it, Alice.
Aha. Alright, so I don't have any yet, right? Don't think I ever remembered picking up any. Nope. I have a toy mirror. Can I use that? Guess not. Alright, well, let's check in here first off. Alright, That's just the medicine, which I knew about. Even by my standards, that's a lot of meds. That's the butterfly book. I mean, unless he figured out that using a mirror can get you to the other side. Why would he break the mirror? Wait.
Okay, here's one. So far, so good.
One down. Okay, any over here? Alright. Wish they were all that easy. If they're all that easy, anybody can do it though. So, probably gonna have to... Oh, bathroom. Bathroom. Oh. Hero shard number 2.
Another one.
Yep, sure, let's vibe to some creepy ass music. Man, it's a really strong radio.
Looks like he could never quite let go of his passion.
Hmm.
In another life, perhaps.
I mean, he was an architect. Just like her mother. Depressing. Don't. I wonder if he's supposed to, I wonder if he did that as like, don't call her.
This should be enough. Let's make magic happen. This was definitely Thomas's workspace. I can sense the determination. Whatever he was working on, he really gave it his all. Were you trying to send the monster away? Or to get your other self back?
Either way, like, I think a little bit of him knew that
why can't we run? Why can't we fade away?
Okay. I get what the music is trying to do. That was weird. Must have been just the song. I get what the music is trying to do, but at the same time, like, it takes so I don't know. I feel like it's taking away from what what the game is trying to accomplish. Well, I guess at this point it's really not. It's you and you.
And there it was. The moment we finally met.
Oh. There he is.
You. You're alive.
Thomas?
In a way. Yes.
Wait,
This is it. The reckoning.
you're the other one. The spirit. But the hound. I thought you were gone.
Gone. No. No. Trapped. I spent years in Henry's fucked up world. Oh,
Because Spirit Thomas is like all angry and shit.
you sent him away. I could
I like
finally
this. Where it's like
break free.
you see her reaction while he's talking. I like that.
That's
It's a cool ass
why you're so
technology. I love it.
important. You can finish this.
Where is he? Where is my father?
I don't know.
Alright, we gotta go get him. Let's find him. That's it.
For the first time in my life, I don't feel his presence.
Uh-oh.
I've been away for so long.
I mean, makes sense.
Could you stay for a moment? Tell me how all this started.
Yeah. And now we're caught up. Is that it? I'm gonna be done with this game. Done playing in 15 minutes. But I feel dumb for not finishing it up. If that's the case, I don't think it is. But if that's the case, I feel kind of bad for not finishing it up on Wednesday night and then just hitting the reset button. Especially since all it took was just finding those pieces in the mirror and putting it together.
It all starts with a dead girl.
Hey, look at that. Oh, 15 minutes in. Oh, wait, well, maybe not. There's more to it than that. Remember, you saw the old man shuffling away, like, when you first got there. That's gotta mean something. And that was, like, real world. The real world old man was just, like, shuffling away. That's gotta mean something.
What about Lily? Did my father...
No. He couldn't have. He wouldn't. He loved her too much. Both of you.
So,
At the beginning,
what
it's
happened?
very much like...
What is this place?
This is where he kept her. That cell back there. It only exists in one world. Keeps the other one out. He built it so that he could be alone. It was the only place he could feel normal. Separated from his powers. For me. Came in handy once Lily became unstable.
unstable. What do you mean?
She's a medium too, Marianne. A powerful one. Guess it runs in the family.
Wait a minute. So then who was the ghost she was interacting?
When Richard hurt her, it
So
awoke
who's...
something inside her. Something terrible. And it was only a matter of time before it got out. It's what your father
So
felt
it's Ma.
when he tried to
So,
avoid.
I gotta stop, like, vocalizing, just trying to talk this through.
But that means...
Yes. She's still alive.
Okay,
Still a way to
alright.
save her. You have to find her, Marianne.
Where is she? Where is my sister?
He doesn't know.
You know where.
The lake.
It's coming. Time for you to go. I'll hold it off for as long as I can.
I'm not leaving you.
You can't always save everyone, Butterfly. Trust me. I know. And I'm sorry.
Oh, apparently he has the power to shove her out of the spirit world. That's handy.
Oh no. No. No.
Oh, damn. Don't know how the hell that works. Time to go. Time to go. And I bet you, guarantee you we're gonna run into Ma at least one more time, because Lord knows I've zapped that MFer twice. Yet he still shows up. Though it is daylight.
God. This is it. The place from my dream. I've walked this path 1,000 times in my mind. I know every inch of it.
And I have no idea
This
where I'm
time,
going.
something is different.
Well, apparently I'm disconnected from the spirit world. It's coming. Like, I really wish, because the guys that made this game did an AMA on Reddit yesterday,
close.
and I
I can
missed
feel
it.
it.
And I feel
I can feel it
really,
so clear.
I'm kind of annoyed that I missed it. Because, like, I asked them a question, and I made a comment after they had already said, you know, we're done, we're done, but we're gonna try to pop on later and answer some unanswered questions. I don't know, man. Like, just, I love the camera work they do in this. The angle, like, of course, some of them when you're trying to look at this is it's frustrating. But on the other hand, like, some of them are very, like, it's all very cool. Gym closed at 9. Hi. Back to Criminal Minds.
You finally made it. Lilia, I've been waiting for you, little sister.
Lily, I didn't know. I couldn't remember. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was better that way. At least you had a life
I'm really nervous, really worried. I'm really, really worried.
for a while.
Like, you want this to have a happy ending, but this is a game that clearly, it's not possible
Lily,
there to really be a happy ending in this.
That day when the fire broke out at our house, I made a deal. The part
Yeah,
of
I know,
my
I saw you make the
soul
deal.
that was tormented was set loose.
I was there. Well, I wasn't there, but I saw. I flashed back in spirit world and saw you make the deal.
But why? To save you. It helped us escape the flames. But in return, I had to set it free. Free to devour. To destroy. To kill.
an even massacre.
Yes. All those people
Heavy.
died
Heavy.
so that we could live. Because I lived, so did my demons. Father knew my powers were too dangerous. He left you at the hospital so you could have a normal life.
That
And
sucks.
what about you?
I mean,
Did he try to...
No. Maybe he should have. But he couldn't bring himself to do it. Instead, he locked me away.
So what it was at the beginning wasn't actually happening.
He
It was
only
a
delayed the inevitable.
him like a
Monster.
flash of him trying to.
It got out. And now you're here.
All right.
You're the only one who
Let's
can
go.
fix this. You. We both share our father's gifts, but also his fate. And the dream.
The dream? All I see is a girl. You. Shot dead. Here, on this pier.
Oh.
Hasn't it already happened?
No. It's not the past you see.
It's the few. Oh dear.
The dream. It's what I want to happen.
What?
It all ends in me.
But... No! No!
Can't send a spirit away while the host is still alive. That's why you couldn't destroy the monster. That's why Sadness
sense.
didn't want to go.
But... You're my sister.
That's why it has to be you.
I'm not strong enough. It won't let me.
That sucks balls.
Only you can end this. Only you can fix what our father could not.
Liliana, I can't. Please, don't make me do this.
It's the only way to destroy it. To prevent further bloodshed.
Lily? Oh!
Marianne? What's going on?
Skin suit. Melted constricting. Outgrown. Don't need her. Suit. Light. Almost gone. Not done yet. But it's getting there.
There is another way.
Marianne. No.
What is she doing? She does nothing.
Like you said, I'm your only chance. Aren't I? You need a medium strong enough to sustain you. The others, they only lasted for so long before you broke them down.
Marianne, please. I don't want
Maybe
this.
it's not your choice. Maybe this is my story after all. No! Don't do this!
Please, sister. Set me free.
No! Stay back! Stay back!
It'll never stop.
You finish this.
Only you can end this.
You can't always save everyone. Butterfly.
That's how it fucking ends.
It all starts with a dead girl.
Motherfuck. Motherfuck, really? Motherfuck, really? They really did that? They really did the spinning top ending? They really did the They really did us dirty like that? Good game. Good ending.
Voices deep inside me keep calling.
Good game. Alright,
They're
so
calling.
we have a question to answer.
Voices
Question
deep
is,
within
clearly it ends in a gunshot.
They tease me. Why can't I break free? Voices all around me whisper to me. Someone make them go away.
I think the easiest thing to say was that,
hide behind me.
oh, Troy Baker was
Please make
wrong.
them go away.
That's awesome. That's what I was wanting to do at some point. I was wanting to look up. I wanted to look up because I know it wasn't because I would have known because I follow him on Twitter. But I thought for a second Boss sounded like Matt Mercer.
And the road before me, I will
But Troy Baker, Troy Baker's good.
in my head
He was good.
left unsaid from the dead. They said, keep ringing
So,
in my head, and
like I
these
said,
voices in my soul know that I'm not in control. Let me go, let
think the easiest answer would have been she shot herself.
Crying tears in isolation.
Hit us with that heavy stuff. I can't believe I dumbly thought that for a second. The easiest answer would have been she shot herself. Now I feel really bad about the technical issues I had on Wednesday that prevented me from starting 15 minutes early. Because at that point I would have just been able to finish it up. The easiest obvious answer would have been she shot herself. Because she spent all this time piecing together.
So much lost in moments lived unclearly. I pray there's something you'll say.
The problem is
that will soothe this soul who needs so dearly. Voices in my heart tearing on my own.
The problem is
ease the pain, but it remains. I'm lost on where to start.
Law pointed it out. Her shooting herself does nothing.
What's the point? Time's out of joint, and everybody knows.
All it does is just have Ma keep. So I guess that means that he can't go anywhere. Like he can't leave Iwa because she's still there. I guess that's how it works. And she's basically she's basically keeping herself there and letting herself get tortured after the massacre to keep her trapped there. I guess that makes sense. This is made by a Polish company. That's cool. It's dope. So like I said, shooting herself doesn't do anything except for the fact that it just keeps Ma trapped in her sister. Which I guess part of her goes having her stuck here with you. Maybe. Oh. Epilogue. Guess now we'll find out. Clearly spirit world. It's Thomas's watch that he got for his anniversary. Okay. Alright, well that was clearly... Once again, clearly that was Thomas. Okay, let's back. Okay, so we need to backtrack here a little bit. Really think about this. So, she thinks she's alone forever Bounces around foster home to foster home until she finally meets up with Jack. So finally Jack takes her in. Jack seems to be the first one that genuinely cares for her and accepts her abilities, what they truly are. Sends him off, gets that weird call from Thomas in the real world. In the real world, meaning he's still alive. Because Spirit World Thomas clearly didn't know that he did that. But the call was from young Thomas. Like, it sounded like Thomas from when he was their dad when they were kids. Not now. Even though, like, right at the beginning, they had that shot when you pulled up to the gate, and there's that person, like, you know, schlepping away slowly. Could that have been Thomas? Older Thomas? She sent the Hound, so the Hound was gone. The Hound is gone, which meant Henry's gone. So clearly that was Henry. So okay, alright. Talking through this, it's making sense. So I said really deep diving this, really thinking about it. Spends all this time to find out this spirit that's following her around. It's her sister. Alright. Okay, so now that I've had a second here to think about this. They put it together to leave a small possibility of a window for a sequel. She kills herself. Real life Thomas finds a way to reconnect with his spirit self to take on Ma, to defeat Ma once and for all. Because at that point, Marianne is working with Sadness. Okay, so I figured it out. And I figured out the sequel. Thomas ends up coming back, and it's probably gonna be young. It would be younger Thomas at this point. Because it clearly feels like somehow real life Thomas got sucked into the spirit world. That's what it looks like. That'd be bizarre. But anyway, so I think he somehow gets pulled out of that. Gets reconnected with his spirit self. And then when they split between spirit world and real world you're working with Lillian. Spirit world you're working with Marianne. And they're all working together to finally defeat Ma. So the twisting top. God, forgetting the reference of that. Forgetting the movie I'm referencing when I make that comment. Inception. There we go. 2 + 2 = chair. Inception. So the spinning top is she shot herself. Because she's not going to shoot Lillian. It made it fairly clear that she wasn't going to shoot her. Even in her head, And with Spirit Thomas saying can't save everyone, Butterfly. So part of her logically knows the best way to end this once and for all is to shoot Lillian, and then I can send Maw out. I can shoot Lillian, send Sadness away, send Maw away. It's all done and over with. But then I end up killing my sister. That I just found out was my sister, like maybe a handful of hours ago, and is connected with me, and is someone that I could truly share a connection with that I would have never been able to share a connection like this with anyone else in the world. So, I think I got it. I think that's it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it, and that's what I'm going to tell people, is what happened. Because A, it makes the most sense for what you feel for the character, for Marianne, and B, that's also leaves both instances leave an opportunity for a sequel, because you can do like an immediately jumping in sequel. Which I don't know if there's a lot of those out there. Because I know there's obviously movie sequels that like just jump right in. There's one that's like, there's a movie that was sequeled like a whole bunch of years after an original was made, but the opening was like literally 5 minutes after the first one ended. And that's gonna bug me to remember what movie that was. So there's a little bit of precedent with it. But I don't know with video games. With video games, I don't know if there is a precedent with a game sequel starting pretty much immediately after the previous game in the series ended. But the only way that they could make a sequel that'd be the only way for them to make a sequel with Marianne shooting Lillian and killing her, is to have it start right there. And then it goes on, and then you go on the soul-searching journey, like Spirit Thomas sacrifices himself, but like in his last dying breath, or last whatever, he leaves a spirit recording or whatever that says, right before I left this plane, I felt your father's presence for the first time in years. You gotta go find him. That could work too. But that works on the premise that that sequel starts off immediately where this one ended. Possible? Sure, of course. I think the more likely and the more, I think, cooler outcome, because it would give you cooler mechanics if they can make it work, would be that you shoot yourself and then you play through the second game as Thomas, and then you're flipping between Lillian in the real world and Marianne in the spirit world. That's what I think is the more probable. That's what I think would be a more probable sequel, and also have a cooler game mechanics potentially. I mean, the only thing that would make that difficult to do would be having them, if there was going to be an instance where you were going to have Marianne in the spirit world doing something different from Lillian in the real world. Otherwise, you could just body the mirror the two, so they're doing literally the exact same thing in both worlds. and then cutscenes is where they, maybe make something different. I don't know. So I think that would be a cooler mechanic if they could. Obviously, technological limitations may not make that work. Because I don't know. But yeah, this is a cool game. Interesting twists. I mean, the clue that immediately killed it for me that they were sisters was when they called it the Gemini Project, or the Gemini Code, or Codename Gemini, or whatever. I was like, oh, well, Gemini, twins. Okay, that's... Even though they're not twins, one's older than the other, that was enough of a clue for me to go, well, yeah, okay, they're sisters now, but... I don't know. It was an interesting concept. Like I said, super cool game. I dig it. Alright. Right on. Oh, crap. Didn't want to do that. No, I don't want to play through again.
It all starts
Ah,
with a
crap.
dead girl.
Sorry about that. Okay. Alright. Okay, so this is... I'm gonna play this. Because I wanna remember this. Because... Okay, yes, in retrospect, yes, that's clearly Marianne. That's clearly Lillian. And that... Based on what we know, that could clearly be... She busted out of the escape room. And just ran off. Yep, that's clearly Thomas. Okay.
Ever since I was little, I've had this dream. That day when the phone rang, I was almost ready. I just had to find his
Okay.
special tie clip.
Okay. Okay. Okay, alright, good. I was gonna be really annoyed. Oh dear, okay. Okay, that's kinda cool that it splits between the two now. Okay, so she was telepathically sending her that dream that's what she wanted to happen? Obviously not what actually happened. So then that begs the question. Now that I'm thinking about this, that begs the question: if she was powerful enough to send that dream to Marianne, to like get it into her head, I don't know. It kind of makes me want to go play, like, continue it again. To the point where she gets the phone call. Clearly it was a younger guy. That I definitely remember. So you're looking at, can people in the spirit world push through to people in the real world? I asked if they're powerful enough. I mean, Lillian was apparently pretty powerful to keep Ma alive and sustained for how many years after the massacre. But there's still the mystery of that guy that was just shuffling off right when you first get to Niwa. Was that Thomas? Didn't look like it, because it looked like real world Thomas was in the spirit world in the post-credits scene. Was it the groundskeeper? Because maybe, but the groundskeeper looked like he'd been dead for a while. And it was cold and rainy. So it's not like it would, no idea what the time of year it is, obvious. Well, wait, no, we do know. It looked like maybe October, November, because the calendar was filled up. The calendar he was looking at was filled up through October. Very well could have been sometime in November. Unless it was more obvious about what time of the year it was than that. So we're maybe looking at November, maybe December. So November, December, especially in Poland, it's cold. So if the body of the groundskeeper was out for that long, I doubt it would have gotten rotting to the point of having flies. So my guess is that the groundskeeper had been dead for a while, which means it couldn't have been him shuffling away at the beginning right when you got there. Yeah, so conclusion is I still don't know who that person shuffling away at the beginning of the game was, and I'd love to kind of know that at this point. And I might, this game is good enough, and I'm interested enough in it that I might go online and trying to start reading some theories, some fan theories, game player theories. It's a cool concept, cool game. I mean, unless I'm just overthinking it and it was the groundskeeper and the groundskeeper... No, I don't think so. Because the massacre happened a while ago. So why would the groundskeeper have been kept alive for that long? Why would Ma wouldn't let the groundskeeper stay alive for that long? So, no, I don't think it was. So, conclusion. Mary Ann shot herself. So that way she could help Lily fend off Ma. And then this will allow Thomas, young Thomas, who had somehow been sucked into the spirit world and trapped. He got out somehow. He's gonna get out. That way he'll jump back into the real world, reconnect with his spirit self, and then he'll work on helping save the daughter that he knows and loves, and end up sacrificing the daughter that he loved to let go. He loved so much he let go. Because the daughter he loved so much, he wanted to protect her at all costs, and the daughter he loved so much that he needed to let her go to have her live a normal life. I mean, make the jokes about #Daddy of the Year, but if you're in a situation like that, what are you gonna do? what are you gonna do? I don't know. Well, that was cool. Like I said, in retrospect, I feel really silly for the technical issues that happened on Wednesday that made me start 15 minutes late. Because if I had gotten to that point where, like, I just put the pieces of the puzzle together, like, I don't think it was even that long. Because I rambled on for a little bit before it started, so that was maybe like 20 minutes. So I would have just stayed on and finished the whole thing Wednesday, finished it all up Wednesday night. And then I could have started fresh tonight. Oh, weird. Fun. It's cool. Replayable? Only replayable to go through and try to collect stuff. Because I got the achievement for collecting something on the first playthrough. I think it was, no, it wasn't the postcards. It was something. The achievement for collecting all the collectibles on the first playthrough. I don't know. Let me look at achievements. Okay. There we go. That was it. You reconstructed all memory shards in a single playthrough. They didn't even give me where's there it is. Run 2 kilometers. Oh, that's the, okay. So the rare one was, you found all pages from Richard's diary in a single playthrough. And I inspected 100 objects in a single playthrough. Okay, well now I gotta figure out, like, where I can see... That's what I miss about the 360. The Xbox 360, you could very easily see all of the achievements in a game. But yeah, like, even though you inspected 100, almost half of the people did that one. Still only 9% of people found all the pages from Richard's diary. Obviously, I didn't get a ping for the notebook. Alright. The Yakuza I might do that. Because I've heard good things about the Yakuza games. Yeah. Yeah. I might do the Yakuza games. Like I said, I've heard really good things about those, including the last one that came out that was like Yakuza Into the Dragon or something like that. And I know a couple voice actors that are in it. Well, I don't know them, but I know of the people that are in them. So, yeah. Alright, well, it's a good game. I will have to try to dig through achievements on it, because I think the only reason to replay it would be to achievement hunt, which I'm an achievement hunter one time. Like when I first start a game, I want to accomplish as much as I can, but I very rarely go back into a game these days. I very rarely go back into a game just to get achievements. I know people that do that. You know who you are. I don't. Like, I try to get as much as I can in one playthrough, and then I'm kind of like, okay, that's it, I'm good. Though I would be curious that, like, if there's an achievement out there for getting all of the Madman's pages, all of Thomas's pages, because I felt like I scoured enough to get all of them. So I'd be curious to see where the one that I was missing was. But who knows? Alright, well, we're gonna take a quick BRB. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do for the next little bit. Like I said, I got done, finished that up a lot sooner than I was expecting to. So, get something to drink, figure out plan of attack, so BRB. Work. Hey, alright, cool. Yeah, so figure we go over to the standby Overwatch. Nothing too crazy. There's a new seasonal event, the Chinese New Year event. So we'll pop on. Yes, I'm drinking coffee at 10 o'clock at night. It's a terrible idea. Yep, there we go. Lunar Festival for the Year of the Ox. Bounty Hunter. Like bounties and kill bounty hunters. Okay. Yeah. Patch notes. That's just all the. Okay. Ooh. Playback speed in smaller increments. Neato. Now, I wish they would do something about console playbacks. Okay. Get the first kill of the match. Make sure the target gives you extra points for making kills, but okay. Cool idea. Alright. And check out my. I need to do that. Let's open some boxes. 3 lunar, 1 regular, I'm sure. Alright, so let's get those new voice lines.
Life's a rodeo. On the good days.
Fair. Okay. Next lunar box. On the one hand, I do appreciate the diversity they have in this game. Because obviously they have a lot. I mean, they celebrate all kinds of cultures. They have an openly lesbian character. They have a character that is on the autism spectrum. A lot of cool stuff. But then on the other hand, it's like you look at like the Winter Wonderland theme. It's almost all Christmas. Like, where is the Jewish appreciation? Where is the Kwanzaa appreciation? I just know Kwanzaa because Animal Crossing has. So speaking of, I gotta adjust the switch here. Make sure it's plugged in. There we go. Animal Crossing has, a Kwanzaa candle set you can buy, which once again, no menorah. Weird, but I'm just gonna set this right there. And that's out of the way. Perfect. And 2, I just got done rewatching the entire Futurama, like quite literally the entire series, and I just remember the one episode where they were talking about like the different holidays, and they ended up talking about Kwanzaa Bot, and they did the Kwanzaa Bot rap, and it was weird that we've been celebrating this. They kept making jokes about like they've only been celebrating this holiday. It's an ancient tradition that's only been around since 1965, and like how nobody knows what it all really means. So that's. Oh. I have no idea what game she's playing. It's obviously called Ute Nora, and it's something related to Chinese New Year. No idea what it means. Looks kind of fun. I get to throw giant sticks around. Probably gambling involved. No one's gonna argue about that here. Alright. Maybe I'll get a legendary. Hey, cool. I got the Ash one. That's pretty neat.
You work too hard.
You know what? I feel like I do sometimes, Sombra. I appreciate that. That's not meant to be like, you work too hard, take it easy. It's more like, you work too hard, let me show you how it's done. Yeah. Yeah, that Ash part of it really isn't okay, but Bob as that tiger is super dope.
How can anyone tolerate such chaos?
Alright, then this is just a regular one, which I'm not going to get in. It's only... because I have all of the non-themed ones. What's Ash's? What I have as our primary skin right now? Oh. super tight though. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Tiger Huntress is super cool. It's only super cool because of Bob. Like, the gangster is all around tight. And I love the chain. The chain just, like, there, even though it's supposed to be for his wallet. Nah, I'll stick with it. Now, I have enough monies. Medic. Okay. Ah, that's cool. Yeah. That's super dope. Even though I like Demon, I like regular Demon. That Bull Demon is pretty cool. Widowmakers are always alright. Sprays. Okay, yep. Those are probably for playing Bounty Hunter. I think I still like Selfie better. That's pretty cool. That's also super cool. Alright, well, let's play it through. Alright, I probably don't have that long to get... Well, no, because it's just started yesterday, so, yeah. Alright. Let's get into it. What do we feel like doing? Oh, who we kidding? Let's just do flex. Alright. So. It's really interesting, too. Like, this is going to be going off on a bit of a tangent that a lot of people... I'm going to reveal some stuff right now that... God bless it. I need to really get a new office chair. This one I've had for 15, 20 years. It needs to go. Just shove a pillow on it. Just make it more comfortable or whatever.
Prepare your defenses. Select your
But
heroes.
I'm going to get into stuff... I'm going to get into some stuff that a lot of people probably actually don't know. So... I play Overwatch. Played a decent amount. And even when I started streaming, outside of like the couple times where I did stream,
a lovely day for field research. Activating the barrier.
Train of thought, come back. There it is.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
Like when I first started streaming, even on the days that I miss him. I didn't stream it, which I did a couple times. It was usually one of my default games that I played when I was off stream, or like on my nights off.
3, 2, 1.
Because
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Observe the barrier.
okay, that's I'm gonna have to switch to Reinhardt unless we can this work. Well,
Team kill.
I was not expecting.
Baptiste here.
That me? My ultimate is charging.
Oh,
Confirmed.
alright, yep, I got it. Uh-oh, am I gonna get there? Nope. Alright, so I've almost got...
Everybody come over here.
Alright.
Thank you.
Alright, so... alright, so get back on topic conversation I had. I used to play Overwatch, when I was, on my off streams. And then, like, even before I got into streaming in general, was it on a cooldown and I didn't know that? Nice. Nice res.
A scientific miracle.
Never die.
Observe the barrier.
I didn't get to me quick enough. Alright. This could be bad. Yeah, oh, 5.5 minutes. That's not great.
That music.
Alright, that's alright. That's alright.
It's
So,
playing
anyway,
again.
before I started streaming, I played this a ton. Like, I would play 2 to 3 hours, then 4 hours, pretty much every night.
Barrier in place.
Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. There we go.
Activating the barrier.
Heroes never die.
Okay.
My barrier is destroyed. Thank you. Almost time for a big unstable. Observe the barrier is about to break. Barrier won't hold together.
Never die.
Alright, this is pretty intense, and I feel like I should be talking more, and I apologize for that. Good mercy res. So anyway, so I played this game a ton.
Unwelcome development.
Like a ton. And so one of the things that I kind of got into,
Here. I could feel it. Engaging.
I did not mean to pick that character, and I'm really terrible at him. Oh well. So anyway, so as a result of me playing this a lot, I actually really got into their the esports league, Overwatch League, that started up.
Prepare to attack.
The season's gonna be starting. The season that's starting like later this year is season 4. So that would have been 2017, 2018, somewhere in there. I'm kind of hazy on the math now. I think it was 2018. Because I believe it was. I think 20. I don't know. Like, I'm losing the math now.
Attack commences in 20 seconds.
But a lot of stuff in the league started changing over time. Like, you know, and I love the idea of it. Because prior to the Overwatch League, it was just a bunch of there was a bunch of organizations that would play, you know, LAN tournaments or online tournaments. The closest thing to an actual league was over in Korea.
Boosters engaged.
Got the payload, now moving out.
Yeah, get out of there.
Activated. Yeah. Now we're talking. Routing towers forward carrier.
Louise. My fault for getting myself stuck nowhere in no man's land. Alright, anyway. So, that's my bunny blaster. Oh man, I almost got away with it. I almost got my mech back. Anyway, so I really got into the league. The Overwatch League. Like, I never bought shirts or jerseys or anything like that. But
You might not want to tell your friends about that.
that's what are we doing all the way back here? Like, that's bad. Alright, so anyway. So like I said, I never got to the point where I was like buying jerseys or anything like that. But I was, you know,
my ultimate is almost ready. Ejecting.
I shall see the payload safely to its destination.
how do I get in there? Oh dear.
I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence.
I feel bad for that. Maybe was I spending too much time going after that soldier? Probably, but you know.
60 seconds remaining.
Boosters engaged. I'm back in the fight. Get through this. Ouch. Easy mode. Is this easy mode?
Haha, I haven't got one of those in a while. That felt good.
I'm gonna shoot you down. Routing tower forward chamber.
Didn't make it.
Heroes never die.
What do I get? Ow. Yeah, well, worth it. So anyways, I really got into the league. Like, I would like,
Hold together.
I would watch a few of the actual live streams, but, I watched almost all the VODs for the first couple of seasons.
Get through this. Over here.
Okay, run away.
Thank you. Understood.
You should be able to
Hey, don't stop. Let's get in now. Routing power to forward shield. I'm gonna shoot you down. Get through this. Ejecting. My ultimate is ready.
Oh, that was the dumb flex that I was gonna try to do, but whatever. That's all good.
Time to be young.
What are you gonna do? My little bunny blaster going up against a sniper. Yeah. Oh. That's not working. Sometimes it wouldn't. Oh, good.
Time to leave my this.
60 seconds.
Sniper, don't get caught. Nerf this.
Heroes never die.
Time to leave my DPS. Now shoot you down. Get through this.
30 seconds.
Time to raise my DPS. Ejecting.
Worth it. Because when we're down like this, we've got as much space as we possibly can.
I'm on fire.
There we go.
Game on.
There we go. Come on. Shield breaker. Ah, I got orbed. That's shit.
60 seconds.
All systems checked out. Routing power now over to them.
There we go.
Get through this.
30 seconds.
ACM number one.
Heroes never die.
Get through this. Nerf this. Suiting up.
10 seconds.
Routing power forward shield.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Oh dear, come on, let's go.
Get through this. Ejecting.
Damn it, almost made it. We didn't make it, guys. We did our best. But they just had too much of a head start on us. Too much keep a head start on us. We did our best to try to pull it back. So yeah, so they went from this like organization run,
Play of the game.
like, you know, mercenary thing to
Nerf this.
looked like they were gonna win. Bang. Quad. Here we go. Did our best, but what are you gonna do? So like this city-based thing. So you know, you go from Team Envious, which is run by, or Team Envy, which is run by the Envious Corporation, or Envious Organization. I guess I shouldn't say corporation. To the Dallas Fuel. Go from the South Korean Lunatic High to the Seoul Dynasty. You go from I think Envision was, I don't remember, but like the EU, the European organization Misfits, comes the Florida Mayhem, which that became a thing. And so you have these orgs that turn into city-based teams that you are rooting for and stuff like that. So I watched a ton of that. Now it's like, because of stuff that is changing, with how the league is run, and with you know, a lot of players that I liked watching and rooting for leaving because they were really talented guys but never got picked up by anybody for some reason. Really weird. Like, I just kind of stopped caring, and as a proxy, me not caring about the league itself. This is the first time I've played Overwatch, I'm pretty sure, in like a week, which, for how much I used to play it, is some kind of record. Once again, I clearly didn't have a problem with playing the game itself, but it was... Oh, I should probably update the stream to show that I'm playing Overwatch now, not the medium, because I don't want people to like see the medium and go, oh, look, neat. Alright, so we'll go to update it just, you know, to give people a heads up. Not that I guess it really matters, but you know, you never wants to deceive people.
Prepare for battle.
Tank again.
Select
Well,
your hero.
I guess with the recent patches and whatnot, nobody wants to play tank. That's okay. I don't mind. Let's see here. Lighthouse. Oh, who are we kidding? Who are we kidding? We know. We know.
Together, we are strong. There's nothing.
Should I do Wrecking Ball or somebody that has a little push off environmental kill capabilities because of this lighthouse where it's located? Point protection? Probably. Am I going to? No. At least not right away, because I love this character. Sorry.
Round one. Capture the objective.
Alright. Okay. Alright, Ryan, you and me, buddy. Oh, how did I not get that health pack? That was Fantastic.
The objective is now.
Perseverance is the key.
There, gotta get it. I might. This might require me to. I love this character. It might require me.
No!
A speedy recovery. Get in there.
Oh well, I'm dead anyway. But
Group up with
I
understand.
took someone with me. Cool.
Bez truda, nie widzisz, i rybku z truda.
Well, maybe we can still make this work. Probably not, but we could try. We could try. Why not?
Barriers on. Everyone, on the objective. Go.
Oh dear, I'm in trouble. Oh dear, I'm in trouble. God bless him. We're gonna at least probably win on this map. Oh, we almost took it too.
Give me another
Oh,
shot.
we did take it. Alright.
Imagination is the essence of discovery.
This is probably a bad idea, but
To raise my EM.
This will protect us.
oh, there we go. There we go. All right, let's go. Maybe. What is that?
Onward and upward.
Well, I guess it's he's focusing on the people on the point at the same time.
Nerf this.
Oh, there. That's a problem.
All systems check out.
This will protect us.
Best round lost.
Yeah, that's not great.
Hello.
All right, it's all right though. Turn it around. Nothing wrong with that. Just turn it around.
0-1.
Yeah, Bucks rallied. Bucks rallied. Go Bucks.
I stopped you
Oh
once.
God, no.
I can
The
do
camera's
it
frozen
again.
on my bald head.
I wouldn't.
Okay, no, we're good. Alright. He's going right. I'm going right.
To get into the fight.
Alright. Alright, so. Yeah, so. And that's good or bad. Like, when I originally started thinking about this group, I thought about, like, would I want to stream Overwatch full time? There is still that. There is still that possibility.
Join me in glory.
Hey, alright. There we go. Get out of here. Wait, no, get out of here, my friend. Not really. Wow, they overkilled that a little bit. I don't know. They used at least 3 ultimates, and they really maybe needed to use 1.
Right on it. My ultimate is
But, you know.
Come out and face me.
Oh dear. I thought I was more alive than I really was. That's... Oh, I hate that.
Don't worry, my friend. I am your shield.
Especially... Oh my god, really? That was dumb on my part. Well, Lucio, their Lucio seems to be pretty not terrible.
No.
Alright. Go,
The objective is mine. Join me if you will.
Alright. Yeah, alright. Now, somebody heal us. There we go, cool. Alright, let's go, guys. Alright, maybe we can rally. Maybe we can rally. Well, let's go. Haha, there we go. There we go. There we go. Huge clutch. The sphincter was tight. Not too tight. Tight.
Score.
Go me.
1-1.
Or go team. And that's my tank guy. Don't get me wrong, I love Zarya. But I'm a Reinhardt guy for it.
Your safety is my
I love
priority.
Because like I mean there's obviously a decent amount of technicality to him. Shield placement, movement, angling, fire strike angles, ultimate usage for sure. But for the most part, he is hold shield, swing hammer. I don't need to aim, and I've talked about this before when I play this game, where it's like, I don't need to aim. Like, it's not... I take that back. It's not that I don't need to aim. Just... Nope, bye-bye. I don't know, yeah. This guy seems to have a decent concept of how to play.
still have a
Yeah,
job
look
to
at him.
do.
He's doing that thing that Lucio's love doing, which is just hanging around the lighthouse. Escape back and forth.
This will heal you. Defense mode activated.
There we go. Alright. Got too greedy. Where are you at, big guy? Oh, don't worry. Alright. Worry about him then. There we go. Good job.
For your safety, please move behind the barrier.
Alright, where are you? There you are. Let's throw down some covering fire. Oh, come on, I almost made it. Freaking, that Lucio, I tell you. He must be not... I don't know, though. Like, on the one hand, he must be pretty decent, because he does some and whatnot, but
I must rejoin my team. Defense mode activated.
see, on the other hand, he does cocky stuff like that, so it's like... Yep, there they go. And then I make the mistake. Like I do this all the time. I do this all the time, where it's like Friday nights and Saturday nights always tend to be the worst. Like, for me personally, not the worst in terms of, like, bad gameplay or anything like that, but just the worst in terms of, like, it seems like I always go on...
Surrender to my will.
I always go on losing streaks, whether they're long or not, who knows. But I always seem to go on losing streaks on Friday nights and Saturday nights. Especially after, like, 10 o'clock. Screw you, I need that. You guys do too. Alright, well. Alright. BRB. Drink time. Coffee time. really, at the end of the day, like, really, not really. Cat, I'm really not feeling it right now. So, if you excuse me. Like, I know I shouldn't be drinking coffee, especially at 11 o'clock at night. But it's a Friday.
Prepare to attack.
So A, like, I'm not
Select your hero.
needing to wake up at the butt crack of dawn to get to work tomorrow. Booyah. A. And B, we finally had winter hit where I live. It's super exciting. If I go the other way around. Yeah.
We all have our jobs to do.
I probably should switch to Diva.
Attack commences.
Once again, I love Zarya, and any opportunity I get to play Zarya, I do.
Why not? We need to find some new
I do. I really want to, but just to chase people off high ground, especially at the beginning. But yeah, winter finally hit yesterday. We got, I'd say maybe 6 inches of snow.
5, 4, 3,
just enough to like
1.
use the snowblower and not feel like it's overkill, which is awesome. Oh wow, I missed the train card entirely. I feel like
Time to raise my APM.
Ow, 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 ow,
No, get through this.
There we go, alright, we'll get this.
Defense matrix activated. Time to raise my APM.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, keep me alive, keep me alive, keep me alive.
Come back.
Thank you. There you are. Big beautiful battery. Thank you. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, this is what we need.
Get through this. Routing power forward shield.
Running, running, running.
APM number
There we go, easy. Come on, there we go. There we go, thank you.
Thank you. I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence.
Okay. That was a good switch. That was a good last minute switch on my part.
Ultimate ready.
My ultimate is ready.
Routing power forward barrier. Get through this. APM dual number time to raise my APM. Taking off nerve this. Meta activated. I'm gonna shoot you down. Get through this.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm getting lasered. Oh no. Nice job, Bob. Good
Time
call.
to raise my APM. I'm gonna shoot you down.
There we go.
Thank you.
Ah, almost made it. take it.
Time to be young to die. Roger.
Alright, now let's not get stalled out here. I've had many a times.
Rounding towers forward barrier.
Oh dear. Ow, ow, ow.
Time to raise my DPS.
Oh, damn it. Alright. Oh. Whee! Aim not great. Somebody with aim probably could take some of those shots. Dang it. Alright, I don't know about that Bob usage. Cat, get down.
I'm not a good loser. I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence. Spotted. Guess who's this? You up there? Get to pick him up first. APS dual number back. Defense nature activated.
Alright, go.
I'm going to shoot you down. Routing power to forward shield. Get through this. Got it. Ready for this. Suiting up.
What's that again? Damn. I suppose I didn't probably.
Time to raise my DPS.
Suppose I telegraphed that.
Routing power to forward barrier. Ejecting.
That's fine. I felt like I basically ate that. Oh, huge.
All systems checked out.
There we go. Alright,
I'm
that was
back in
huge.
sight. Guess who's this? Time to raise my DPS.
There we go. Cool. Huge rally. I mean, we ended up finishing a lot with a lot less time than I was expecting, but we still finished with over a minute, which even in
Prepare your defenses.
Select
your hero.
even in strict payload maps like this, where there's no like checkpoint you have to take before you can move the check load, like that in my head I always have like you gotta finish with over a minute, because heaven forbid you get down to overtime where you both have a minute left, or even worse, you finish with like 5 seconds left and you only can bump them to like
Justice will be done.
Good rule of thumb in your head is to always have in your head to finish with at least a minute.
They're not as young as they used to be.
It's like in any sport where you have like mental checklists about how you want your game to go or your season. I mean,
I would not recommend the coffee.
I kind of put in my head for the NFL specifically. Like, going into every NFL season, you should have like a checklist of how you want the season to go. Like, and then you kind of temper those expectations or adjust them based on how things go. But it should always be like, okay. Gotta back up. Gotta back up. Okay, no shield. Okay, alright. Time to back up. So, it should be like, you know, win your first game, win your first home game, win your first road game. Oh, no more Mr. Pebbles. Win your first home game, win your first road game. Get to 500, win the division. You know, it's like these mental checklists, and that's kind of how it feels whenever I play a singular game of Overwatch. Like you have these mental checklists as the game progresses with how, like, you know, how the map should go. Punished for it. I got it. He's in trouble. And yep, he's in trouble. That's alright though. It's alright. We made it work. Yeah, whatever. Oh, yep. God damn it. So it should be like, especially when you're on attack. Like attack, you have to have these mental, like mental checklists.
My ultimate is ready.
Get 60 seconds.
I should have dropped the hammer. That was bad on my part. I was trying to set up for it. To drop the hammer, but there were more than a couple times when I had a decent shot of putting people down. But the problem with Earth Shatter, since they nerfed the knockdown time,
Anna checking in.
I mean, you used to be able to kind of get away with, like, I don't really have good coordination on this, but let me just at least do it because it'll lock people down. There we go. Alright. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay, nope. Back it up. Get greedy. And now get greedy. Just kidding. Okay, nope. Don't get greedy. Back it up. Oh my god. They almost kept me alive. That'd have been awesome.
Fire at will.
That clearly would have been another one of those. Like, I'm not gonna get punished for this. I'm really not gonna get punished for this. That's so weird. But it's okay.
Nano boost administered.
Got it. let them. We cannot let them make progress just because they have 2 tanks. Now, granted, they're 2 very sustainable tanks.
10 seconds.
Never mind. We got. Oh no.
I am on fire.
Nope. I think we're okay.
Overtime.
I guess someone did make it.
Healing it up.
Oh dear. Alright, let's do it.
3, 2,
There we go. Come on. There we go. There we go. Easy.
Victory.
Flex. That's how you do it. I don't have no idea how I got 2 people because I was pretty sure I was going to get blocked by the Sigma shield, but I made it work. It always sucks too, like with the replay player, because I always want to like, it's like I always end up wanting to watch something that happened at the very last minute instead of like something that happened, you know, closer to the beginning or the middle. So I know it's all good. All good. Yeah, so first win of the night, right? Yep. All day, night, whatever. So like I said, as I was saying, I feel like part of me wants to do Overwatch full time. Well, not full time, every time. And then like sprinkle in other stuff. Like periodically. Because I don't know. Like, I like playing this. But I don't know if everyone else is gonna like watching me play it. But on the other hand, I gotta put myself, like, the support that friends and family have given me already has been awesome, and I appreciate it. But if I want to potentially expand out beyond just friends and family, I feel like I need to narrow my focus on something. But I don't know, like, I've also only been doing this for maybe a month and a half. So, I don't want to necessarily, I don't want to say blow up what's working, but I don't know. Like, I like doing this. I enjoy it. It's fun. You know, I get people that ask me about it. My goal with it, of course, I would like to get to a point where, you know, I'm doing it more frequently. I can afford to do it more frequently, I guess. Best way to put it? I don't know. But
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
that's faith. Not here. Haha, cool. That's a good shot. Damn it. Damn it. I got a Farah, which, you know, the Great Hexagrams once said, keep going Farah until they can prove they can take you out.
This is my will.
You know, an old sports ad about, you know,
My will made real. Surrender to my will.
That's an old sports adage of, you know, something's working. Keep doing that something until they can prove that, prove that they can, keep doing something until they can prove they can stop it. There we go, cool. Thank you, my friend. There we go.
How lucky for you.
Alright, so that was... Really? Alright. Cool, that worked. Did that work? We gonna be able to make something of this? Show us? Go team! Rickum rackum rick rick shish boom ba. Oh. Great. That was the worst. That was the worst, Gerard. No, do not. There. No, get there. Oh!
I've got you.
Alright. Come here.
I excited the enemy. Power.
That is risky res. I admire it. Risky. Oh god. There we go. Get in there, Bob.
Get into position.
Alright, we might be able to make this work. I don't know how, but we might be able to make this work. We might be able to stall out. Okay.
Thank you.
There we go. Alright. Myself healed up. That was fun. Alright. checklist is a little bit hard doing. But checklist number 1. Checklist number 1 is hold them to under a minute. No, get a stop. You gotta stop. Checklist point number 2. Hold them to finish for under a minute, which is very realistic. Ooh, how did I get that?
This will heal you.
My ultimate is ready.
Ow. Alright, well. Okay, so that was that. Okay, so that's what they called an alt dump. They basically had almost every alt. Alright. Okay. And checklist number 2. Checklist item number 2. Get them to overtime. So, checklist item number 1. Get a stop. Checklist item number 2. Hold them to under a minute. Checklist item number 3. Hold them to overtime. Checklist number 4. Don't let them finish.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
So we managed to, especially since they rolled through us on point 1. We got a decent couple of stops on point 2. Held huge on point 3. Because we're able to do that,
Together, we are strong.
we managed to get 3 of the 4 checkpoints, which was hold them to overtime. Which now means
Attack
the offensive checklist.
How are you feeling?
Whoa, if we hold them to, if we finish over a minute, if we finish over a minute, they don't even get a chance to bounce back. If we finish under a minute but still finish with time, we get a bigger time bubble. Time bank than they do. And if we both finish in overtime, we both get the same time bank. And because of the finishing window, because we held them to overtime, we can scrape by the skin of our teeth and still get a chance to get a bounce back. So even if Whoa! God. Oh! Of course he did. And what is... What? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I am still in the fight.
Oh my god.
Baptiste here.
Drop down literally right next to our soldier and see him
Barriers on you.
Enemy seen.
Okay, I'm getting out of here. Getting out of here.
Barriers on you.
Oh, running away.
Go.
60 seconds remaining.
Maximum charge. Get in there.
Heroes never die.
Огонь по готовности.
Tactical visor.
30 seconds remaining.
Well, okay, now we're into a little bit of
Imagination is the essence of this dog has 8,000 baby.
And because we held them, and this is key once again, because we held them to overtime, yeah, it took us to overtime to even take the first point, but that gives us still a shot. So that's why, like, you know, we could have been a, like, you know. Oh dear, god damn it. I gotta stop doing that, honestly. Like, I'm just, like, going in and, like, getting killed. Oh, alright, alright. Go team, go team. Oh god, that's why I'm not very sound. That great Winston. But not even a good Winston.
Finish them off.
Seconds
Very hot.
Cool. Shit, I'm in trouble. Damn it! Oh, son of a bitch! I waited too long. I think, with the exception of those two guys, I think no one else was coming. So if they hadn't seen me, if they hadn't seen me, because we held them to overtime, we give ourselves a shot.
This will heal you.
But I'm really annoyed because I feel like if those guys hadn't seen me, if those guys hadn't gotten me, the rest of them were holding up. As what we call a body lock. Go here, go here.
Injured again.
Oh, no, you don't.
60 seconds remaining.
Focus with me.
You ain't gonna get that shit. I know what you're trying to
Pardon me.
Regenerating your cellular rhythm.
Surrender to my will.
30 seconds.
Pardon.
Oh my god, how am I still alive? How am I still alive? How am I still alive? Okay, well, I'm not alive anymore.
Payload moving forward.
Once again. Like, I'm gonna harp on it. Because it keeps being a thing. Like,
10 seconds remaining.
because we held them to overtime, we give ourselves a chance to, by the skin of our teeth, scrape through.
Visor activated. Onward and upward.
I am on fire.
Now, let's no one.
This is the Texas. Supporting the plan.
Focus with me, round.
I love. There's nothing more satisfying
Score
than a clutch.
3. Switching sides.
Just gonna
Prepare your defenses.
now.
Select your hero.
And the other beautiful thing is we're gonna rally back because I'm not gonna make the same mistake with Roadhog. Roadhog has serves purposes in a few aspects, but
Together, we are strong.
he is not.
Yeah, let's pick it up.
Unless you're getting picks,
Or are you wearing skates?
Let's see.
meaning like you're getting a hook where he throws the hook, snags someone, pulls him close to him, and then you can shoot and melee pretty much
Enough
at the
waiting
same
around.
time
Get out there.
to pretty much one-shot any weaker
Too
character,
much blood was spilt in my country.
or put an advantage for or bigger health banked character to get closed upon.
4.
Unless you're getting those as Roadhog, especially at this level, you're basically just an ultimate battery. So you're just there too. Alright. Cool. Keep doing that. Alright, so.
Get over here and heal up.
That's the nice thing about
They are running out. We must hold them back.
they are moving quite methodically.
That's all. Get in position.
10 seconds.
Double time.
Give me another shot.
Turn it up.
They did it though. I mean, that's the right way to do it. They didn't rush, they didn't panic, they moved methodically. They've got to be communicating. because the way they rotated with, especially the way their Bastion rotated, he rotated quite well. They moved. Alright. That's alright. I mean, obviously the hardest part is that they took a point. And they were, once again, like I said, they were methodical. They took their time. They had a plan. Stuck with it. Alright, now. My gut says, you know, part of me wishes I wouldn't be wanting to join team chat, but at this point it'd be weird to join team chat right now. But what are you gonna do, Solar Flare? You do whatever you feel like doing. I will work off of that as best I can. But honestly, since they were not afraid to go Bastion on offense, so they just prop down and methodically move. Kill Zarya. I do not think I can kill Zarya in a minute. Unless I do some work. Do I?
There is
try
no
it.
obligation in the universe to make sense to you.
More consistent shield. I mean, I at least got the Zarya. Oh no, that's
Observe the barrier.
Oh god, they got us.
What's that equation again? A breakthrough is here.
Symmetra.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, fought the good fight.
Defeat.
I'm pretty proud of how we rallied, but really, if we'd been able to make any kind of, if we didn't let them completely fly through first wave. Alright. There it is. May didn't get the ice wall up quick enough. It's tragic, but what are you gonna do? Alright. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it good. It's already 11:45. I was not mentally prepared to play Overwatch for an extended period of time tonight. Neato. This I'll just get money. Well. It was alright. Well, here we go. End the night on a losing note. What are you gonna do? Well, thanks to everyone that hung out. Appreciate it. For everyone that checks it out later. Appreciate it. Pass it along to your friends. I'll figure something out. I will figure something out, trust me. It may take a while, it may take a little bit of time. I also know that this was not something that I knew in a month or two I was gonna have hundreds of followers and hundreds of viewers, so it'll take time, just stick with me. Any suggestions, hints, Recommendations, what do you want to see? Let me know. And we will check you out on the flippity flop.